Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Boy. Hey.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I did. I'm about to send a message. I'm about to send a message out there to my boy right now. Kick it off.
Wow.
77 flavors.
Wow.
Let's get it.
I hate it here. This is the podcast where we visit all 77 of Chicago's historic neighborhoods and discuss their heritage and taste the amazing food.
And if you know anything about us, we love two things, food and Chicago. So I can't wait to burn this gas money.
You ready?
Let's get it.
This is the 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast.
Yeah, it's Monday, maybe Tuesday. Now Thursday, Wednesday.
It could be Wednesday.
Yeah, it could be Wednesday.
Or Thursday. You know, according to the numbers, it could be Friday or Saturday.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a big fact. Y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome.
Hello.
Yo, and we back. And we
Every
back.
time.
Yeah, you know. Man, Dario.
Sarah.
Yeah. Y'all know who we are.
I have a new emotional support water bottle.
Yeah, you do. It's all glass.
My new therapy cup,
Yeah.
as you call it.
Therapy.
Ridiculous.
It's not like a real therapy cup because that thing break is gonna go in a million pieces.
Well, it has a rubber.
It's got a rubber over it.
It's got a rubber over it, but it is.
Hey, boing.
You know, I was using an actual an actual glass bottle, and I broke my favorite one. I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember that.
Remember, it was the.
I do remember.
Yeah,
you was hurt
it was,
about that.
So, if anyone knows, I don't know how to.
You
pronounce
attached.
it. I don't know. I pronounce the name of the place, but it used to be a place that used to make handmade pastas here in the city. And one thing they made was also like a basil lemonade, and it was the bottle that they used to serve that lemonade in. And it used to be my favorite bottle, and I would fill it up every single day. It was like a good 30 ounces.
Yeah.
And it shattered.
Yeah. Did it shatter or did you drop it?
Well, I dropped it.
Yeah, let's kick it off. Just you gotta work on that grip.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, mind your business.
Okay.
Okay?
Just saying.
I don't hear you complaining about my grip any other day.
Oh, y'all, come on now. Hold on.
All right.
Hey.
Thank you so much. Anyway,
Look, y'all, y'all don't need. That's too much information for y'all.
you said kick it off there. I'm just going with the flow. Okay.
Hey,
okay. If anyone listening does
y'all
not know Dario personally, he is the pettiest human being ever. And kick it off day is this thing that he woke up one day and he's like, every once in a while, I'm going to say it's kick it off day. And he's just going to kick shit off with me all day.
Yeah.
He's just going to annoy the shit out of me in every way possible.
Hey, y'all.
You know, you've mastered it. If I'm being honest. Congratulations.
Hey,
You can
look.
Stop now.
Look, y'all. If I say kick it off, I don't care what's going on.
What
Just
about all the
kick
other times where you don't say
What?
that,
Just
but you're still.
Nah, that's just different. That's just me being me. But if I give the word out there, y'all kick it off. It's kick it off Monday, man.
And then him and his friend will text each other.
Clint,
Kick it off.
we text each other, let them know, hey, we about to kick it off. It's just kick it off day. Ain't no rhyme or reason to it, y'all. Just kick it off. Just
No, don't do it.
Just-
Don't take advice from Dario. He's 37 and single.
Oh wow!
No, I'm just- not like that.
Wait a minute.
I meant like unmarried.
Damn! I just lost my girl right here on the podcast. That's crazy.
No. What? Okay.
It's still kicking off day, y'all. Now, I don't care how single I am.
Both you and Clint unmarried. So if it were me, I would not take advice from either one of you.
Y'all tell us y'all best thing y'all do on kick it off day. Kick it off day can happen more times in a week too. So just
what do I do that annoys you?
I don't know, man. We'll see. It's kick it off day.
I used to play this game that Dario did not like.
Oh, I hated
and it was I would ruin his yawns.
Yeah, y'all. That's I came up with that game because I wanted to kick it off with her. But like she became a
that
pro
was
at
so
this.
fun.
Basically,
I was really good.
Yeah, you were. Basically, the rules of ruin the yawn is simple.
Yeah.
Just ruin the yawn.
Yeah, don't let the person enjoy
Yeah.
the yawn that they're in the middle of.
Because yawns be feeling good. You talking about?
Dario
one of them.
chews at the end of the yawn.
I do, man. I got to get all my yawn.
At the end of it, like a camel.
Hey, look, but the point is ruin the yawn.
Yeah,
Sarah
and I
was
won.
a pro at
And
ruining
then
the yawn.
he vetoed the game.
Yeah, that game was done. I ain't doing that. Hey, we ain't doing that. How's your week though?
My week was pretty good.
Yeah?
The highlight of my week has been this therapy cup.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
keep calling it therapy cup. I meant
It is-
emotional support
it's,
cup.
it's a therapy cup.
It's not.
Yeah, I mean,
Yours?
it
How
looks.
was your week?
My week is great. You know why? Because the Cubs beating the hell out of Milwaukee. Yeah, to open
Yeah.
up the series. The Cubs are back. You
Hey.
know, we had a good series against them. You know, I know Saturday beat the hell out of them. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, you know, I'm glad, just happy that the Cubs are back. I got my emotional support glass, cup, or whatever, canteen.
Canteen. Old ass. It's like a Yeti.
Yeah, Yeti. Yeah, Tervis. I love this bad boy. I got this at Wrigley. I love it. Yeah. So my week is going off to a good start with the Cubs doing what they got to do, man. You
Yeah,
know, especially against the division rival. Woo-hoo! Take that, Milwaukee
Oh,
fans.
word? That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
Not the division rivals.
yeah. The division rivals got it.
Oh, that means like in their division,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
are their rivals. Okay, look at me
Look
deducing.
Look at you putting this
Deducting.
together. yeah. This don't do this all season now. All right, like this is, you know how I get about my Cubs.
First of all,
Yeah,
nobody coming at you or your Cubs. Calm
Hey, look.
down.
Speaking of which, y'all go ahead and get y'all North Side, South Side shirt.
Oh yeah,
Sports shirt.
If you guys haven't seen, if you've been listening from the beginning, you know that sports shirts.
Yeah.
Shorts,
Hey,
sports
maybe.
shirts, maybe.
It's
trademarked, so we could. But no, sports shirts are an actual thing now. So you can buy a North Side or a South Side sports shirt.
Yeah. And support your team. I mean, support your side.
Well, no, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't want to divide the sides.
No, we don't. Wait, right. Good point.
Don't.
we this is a real pickle we in.
Yeah, for real. Maybe we should.
Y'all know
hold
what we
off and
mean.
say, you know what?
We ain't
you know
trying
what-
to.
you know
I ain't trying to have the MLB come at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all
Yeah.
I'm trying to do. But go ahead, rep your
trying
set.
to sneak our way around.
Circumvent.
Circumvent.
Anyway, y'all, you ready to get into it?
Are my headphones louder or are you yelling at me?
Oh, damn. Here we go again. Kick it off. Maybe you need to listen a little louder. You know,
Wow.
listen softer.
I'm trying. Shit.
Anyway, y'all, we are about to get into it. This is what we do. You ready? Let's get it going.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's tune in. Let's lock in. Yeah, locked in. We locked in. Y'all, we are in South Deering. This is Community Area 51.
I cannot stand you.
What you mean? Community area? Say it.
No.
Commu-
51. Man, this shit a joke.
Oh man, South Deering, y'all. We are in South Deering, and I like the South Deering. You know, I
like the South Deering?
I liked it. But we went, going down there and doing the research and then seeing it in real life.
Yeah.
Is really dope. It's far south side, y'all. This is
It's pretty south. It's like near Pullman.
It's almost, it's very near Pullman, but it's almost at the tip of Chicago. Almost at the tip. Hold on.
That's what she said.
You said I'm still getting mine. Yeah.
Sure did. But it was cool because we were driving down 95th. And when you drive down 95th, which is the northern edge, I'll get to it. Pretty cool that you see all the steel workers and the factories and such. It's really cool. It's really cool to see all that. I like that a lot.
Me too.
Speaking of which, we'll get more into that. But here are the boundaries, and y'all, your boy done leveled up. You know, I forgot I had this iPad, and this iPad is a beautiful thing. You know, you see me, Spotify people see me with the pencil,
Or YouTube.
or maybe you can hear it if you hear that clicking and
You hear
click.
that little pencil
You hear
click?
that? You hear that?
That's money, baby.
You know?
Okay.
That's wealth.
That's well.
Anyway.
No, that's
Anyway.
breaking generational cycles.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
here.
You know what I'm saying? We done came up. You know, the next wave got it. Let's get it. Here we go. For real. The boundaries. To the north, 95th Street. To the south, 130th Street. To the east, Calumet River and Burley Avenue. To the west, Bishop Ford Expressway and Stony Island. Very dope. The neighborhoods in it are South Deering, self-named. Trumbull Park, we'll get to that. Jeffrey Manor, and Vets Park. And Vets Park, real quick, was made because that is where they built built homes for the workers and for the vets after World War II. Hey,
makes sense.
Yeah. Look at me
Checks out.
coming in with early facts, but
Coming in hot.
coming in hot. Ooh, ooh. Do you want to know how they got the name?
I'd love to know.
Let's know. Let's get it. So the name is named after William Deering, who was a businessman whose company was the largest agricultural implement factorer in the world.
You say factorer?
Factorer, yeah, implement factory. I think that's right. Now you got me second guessing. Largest agricultural implement factory. Yeah, that's right. In the world.
Okay.
So think about that. In the world. So what did he do? He incorporated his, I'll tell you about this. He incorporated his business in 1883 as William Deering and Company, later named Deering Manufacturing Company. And it was known for, it showed the first self-propelled harvester in 1900.
Self-propelled harvester.
Yes. So
Question number one: what is a harvester?
the thing that pick up agriculture, pick up.
You did not say pick up
I,
agriculture.
you know what y'all know what that.
You couldn't be more from a city.
Yeah.
You say, the thing that pick up agriculture.
It pick up plants and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Please stop. We are in the Midwest. There's probably a lot of farmers.
Okay, well, they know what the hell I'm talking about. I ain't got to explain it to
I
them.
would say there's at least like 20 farmers that listen to this.
Probably.
podcast.
You know, you'd be like, those guys are stupid as hell.
Wow.
Hey, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm a comedian. I get away with it. Don't slap me, please. Don't slap me. Anyway, his sons took over after he retired in 1902, and they merged with the McCormick Company in same year, 1902, and they changed it into they turned it to International Harvester. But that didn't last. And I guess that did last a long time, 84 years.
That's a lot of time.
Hold on, no, because what I mean is 1986 they changed the name to Navistar International Corporation when they combined, and after all that, you know what I mean? Like they changed the name, making something a little bit more. This day and age.
What did it change to?
Navistar International Corporation.
Navistar.
Yeah.
What was it before?
Immediately before that, it was International Harvester when they combined with
I don't like
McCormick.
International Harvester.
Yeah, a little bit different. I like it.
IH.
Yeah, and check this out. So after all that, after they changed the name in 1902, and the company, this company was big. It's one of the best in the world. They employed a lot of people. That's when they changed the name, the sons, to Deering. So in 1903, that's when they changed to Deering.
The community area?
Yes, that's when the community area was changed. Now, here's the thing.
Wait, what was it before Deering?
I don't think it had a real name. It was, I get
It was,
it was just
number 51.
bunch of swampland. Hey, it was just what'd you say it was?
Number 51. It would have been easier if you went back and edited it in post.
No. I like it. We do that shit live.
I know.
But it was farmland. It was swampy land. So that's usually what the South was.
I don't know if you remember what I told you when we were looking up when I looked up Deering, and I said it looks like a lot of swamps.
Yep. And that's exactly what it was. A lot of swamps and farmland. Now here's some history. That was just the name of how they got the name of the place, right? The start of it, 1845. Let's just go way back. Hit the way back machine. First settlers came in and built Chittenden Road in 1848, and there were 8 rail lines that came into the area, right? So now when transportation comes. So people come and people in business, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen in this area.
People do come.
Yeah, they definitely come.
That was terrible. You're right. That deserved that.
Yeah. But industry didn't develop until after the Civil War, so it took a little while for it to really get going. And stop it. And after that, check this out. We haven't heard, I guess, this in a little bit, but the area became part of the Hyde Park Township in 1874. Yeah, so there's the next big township.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Because at this point, in time. Hyde
Hyde
Park
Park was the entire South Side.
was the entire South Side, and it was actually it wasn't even part of the city. It was a township on its own.
Yeah, it was like a getaway.
Yeah, it was a getaway. So,
So
So it became, part of the Hyde Park Township before it was part of Chicago. That was 1874. The following year, the first company to build in the area was Joseph Brown Iron and Steel Company. So you remember when I was saying we were driving down the northern border, 95th right there, and we saw all those factories. I told you, I said, hey, this is really cool. It's like going down the time warp. Well, that's because that's where all that was. It was known for steel and iron. And if you all go down there, it's really cool. You see these buildings that it looks like most of them are abandoned.
Right.
They look abandoned, but they still have the names up there. It still says what it did there and what happened there, and it was iron. So really cool to kind of go down there and see, history. Realistically, it's like in real time, kind of like in Pullman.
Right.
So if we go down to Pullman, complete time warp. So really cool. Now here's some more. They built housing for the workers in the area, and it was informally called Irondale. That's how that's how serious it was right there. So I guess when you think about it, you're like, all right, what do we call this place? And it was simple. We iron and steel right here. This is Irondale. But that company was sold and eventually bought by Deering in 1900 after the merger. So right when he was like really starting to get going, and before he handed it over to his sons, he bought another company. And after the merger, it was called the Wisconsin Steel Works. And it was the area's largest employer up until 1980.
Wow.
So a very long time. We're talking 80 years, almost a century. That was, the main employer for South Deering area. Really cool. And now here's this. They went through, it was a strike. There was a strike that happened. And with this strike, and I'm kind of jumping out of timeline. I'm guessing I want to say this right now because there was a big strike. Now, if you remember, it's close to Pullman. So it's really close to Pullman. And Pullman started the strike. The very first strike happened in Pullman, and then this had a strike. So you got to think the people in that time were like, oh, well, if they're doing it, we going to fight for our rights here.
Yeah.
But it was a major strike. And the reason why I bring the strike up is because, when people they struck, they didn't have any workers. So they had to have people to fill in to keep the business going. Mm-hmm. And some of those people that were kept, that helped keep this business going were women. And the significance of that is this was a time when women didn't get jobs because they wanted to give it to men. They kind of, how they treated blacks and women, this is what happened. So women came in and actually helped keep this business being one of the largest employers in South Deering. So really cool, cool. I don't know if that's the best word, but like it's a dope piece of history to kind of understand how women played this role in keeping the largest employer in the area afloat. After a strike, which was, I'm sure, influenced by Pullman. So the Pullman workers.
Interesting.
Very interesting, I thought. Now, here's the population. Here's why it still kind of ties into that if you all are following here. So the population is Irish, Welsh, English, Swedes, Germans, Mexicans, Polish, some Scandinavians. And so in 1930 to the 40s, new homes and new neighborhoods were constructed. One of those were Trumbull Park. Now, if you remember at the beginning of one of the the neighborhoods within is Trumbull Park. And Trumbull Park kind of has a rough history, because blacks worked in the factories. They worked and did all the thing. And we know these are the time frames we're in, right? They didn't live in the area.
Right.
So blacks didn't live in the area. They had to take train and commute to get to work in those places, work in South Deering. And, they built homes for the workers there. Blacks couldn't live there. Trumbull Park homes were built. Okay. Now, when Trumbull Park homes were built, it was thriving in a sense. You know what I mean? Like there was also the manor. I talked about the manor was there. Look at you with the new. You just do it. Just rip the Band-Aid. Sarah got a new tattoo, y'all. look at it.
I tried to pull my sleeve over it and it hurts.
Kick it off, Day. She weak. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing. Oh my goodness, you. Bruh. I'm sorry. So like I was saying, So they built these homes in the manor, in the park, and everything like that, just because it was kind of upscale, so to say. Keep in mind, Hyde Park is part of Hyde Park
Right.
Township, and they hadn't been at this point. I guess I should say they're not anymore because now they're part of Chicago. But you see where the thought process came from.
Yeah.
Here's a very interesting story. In 1953, a black family moved in and started a decade-long period of violence and protests by white people because they didn't want black people living in there. Now,
Wow.
now you remember we talked earlier in another community area where, we talked about Chicago Lawn, how right over Marquette and Gage Park, the riots and everything like that, because they wouldn't let black people live in the housing.
Right.
They didn't want to, no depreciation. Anyway, the property value go down. This actually happened in Trumbull Park Homes. So it was because of one black family that moved in.
That's
now,
insane.
yeah, think about that. Just one black family moved in, and it caused a race war. You know what I mean? Like in a sense,
Wow.
absolutely insane. And what's crazy is that this was 1953, 1954 is when it was kind of like the heat of it, the start of it, and for the decade after it ensued. It is what it is. We know that history.
Right.
We know Martin Luther King came up here, to kind of be like, yo, y'all calm the hell down. Like, let's just make it fair for black people.
Is that a direct quote? Or?
I'm pretty sure I read it in a book somewhere.
Yeah,
He said,
Check
calm
it
the hell
out.
down, y'all. Shit. I had a dream. No, I was playing. I'm just playing.
You're just clowning anybody.
No,
today.
yeah, let's kick it off. Kick it off Monday. But so
Kick it off Monday.
yeah. So now the thing is in in the 60s they passed the civil rights legislation that allowed for a ban on discrimination against people in the black colored people in the workforce.
Yeah, I don't think you can say colored people.
That's what it was. You know what I mean? Like that's what it was. Black people. I can say it.
Of color.
People of color. And then segregation in housing too. So
Yeah.
that's the story with Trumbull Park Homes in the community area. To the fact, I believe, and I tried to do this research. I tried to confirm. I don't know if I just missed it or not, but I believe it's part of the National Historic Place Registration.
Registry of Historic Places.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know. I read it one place, but I don't know. Yeah. So significance of Trumbull Park Homes. Remember, we were driving. I was like, I don't know if I want to go see that. Just because. I don't know. You just bring up it's crazy. It's historic. It happened. And I don't want to deny history, but we hear about it too much. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like that's just I don't know. Just hear about it. It's just crazy that's 1953. That's the 60s.
But I mean, the neighborhood itself is very
Dope.
It is dope, and it's also very industrial. Mm-hmm. A lot of obviously you're by the river, so there's a lot of bridges, and it looks like a steel work town.
Yeah, it really does. What? If anybody ever been to Pittsburgh, if you've been to Pittsburgh,
Similar vibe.
Similar, very, very. I want to make this very clear because I've been to Pittsburgh and I'm not trying to compare, but the portion we were in by the restaurant we were at,
like 95th.
Yes, it was very, very similar to like parts of Pittsburgh, and I'm sure other places, but like I don't know, I got that image of Pittsburgh in my head.
Yeah.
But then not Pittsburgh because like you look and you see boats and shit like that,
Right.
So, but it looks different. It doesn't look like Chicago, I guess, so to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like a lot of other South Side or West Side, not South Side or super North Side neighborhoods that have like business parks or like factories and stuff like that. It's the same like Pullman, how Pullman has a lot of those factories and warehouses and stuff like that. And think of like the west suburbs.
Yeah.
Same,
right.
That kind of feel to it.
Yes.
But you're by the river, which is really interesting.
Yeah. Very, very. But keep in mind, reason why I think it feels like this is because y'all have to understand this is far South Side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like this is not almost immediate South Side that you know of and you see in the news. It's not like a North Side. When we talk about like the Jefferson Park Township, that looks a little bit different because it's far northwest.
Yeah, I mean this is like 20 minutes from like Hyde Park.
Yes, you know what I mean. Like so
it's It's pretty south.
Keep in mind that these places that were annexed to the city, they were suburbs. You know, they were suburbs, and
They kept that energy.
They kept that energy because Chicago was building, inward. You know what I mean? Inward out. You know what I mean? Like, so it's still building inward out, so to say. Not necessarily a good thing, but that's what it's doing. You know.
Yeah.
And it definitely feels like that
I
when you
think
get on the outside edge.
Yeah. Those like on the edge community areas, whether it's north, south, west, or whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna say east, but no.
That's technically
northwest or right, northwest or south. Those very like tip of the border retain that like suburban feel. I feel like.
Yeah.
Even though they are part of the city, they have. I mean, that's what I love about the city is that every community area obviously has its own like little culture,
But it feels.
and like it's very unique.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I feel like those areas share. Like they're very quiet. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have the hustle of the city.
Almost feel off the grid.
Yeah, like we literally where we went to eat today, there was nowhere to sit.
Nowhere to park.
We ate in our car, and it was very quiet.
They're very.
Like,
I mean,
very quiet.
Yeah. We even saw the bridge go up, the drawbridge go up.
I was like, first of all, I've never seen the drawbridge go up.
Yeah, that was your first time seeing the drawbridge go up.
Ever.
Yeah,
I've seen them already up, but I've never watched them go up.
Man. But you know what's crazy? Speaking about the bridges going up. I remember as a kid, obviously coming down here, and it hasn't really happened to me as an adult, to be honest with you. So I don't know how it hasn't happened, but as a kid, I swear, anytime we went to pick up our mama,
the bridge was going up.
Oh my goodness, we had to stop at the damn bridge all the time. I was like, shit, funny. I just want to go home. And that bridge felt like it forever. When you were a kid,
it is forever.
It is. Everything feels forever. Yeah, man.
I mean, while we were sitting there maybe was like 2 or 3 cars passing by, but when the bridge went up, there was like 20 cars.
Yeah, it was.
So that's how long it was up.
You're like, damn, man. Like, but that's crazy. And now that I think about it, I've never been stopped by a bridge as an adult.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. And I'm in the streets, man. Yeah. Like I'm driving all over the place, you know. So
but I feel like it would be a nice community area if you're looking for like a city hike, or if you're if you just want somewhere that's like quiet, or some people enjoy that. Some people enjoy the.
It was really dope. I took the drone out. You can fly the drone, and it's really pretty scenic. It's very quiet. You know what I mean? Like you're hop, skipping, and jump from South Shore.
Right.
So
close. Yeah.
So I mean, like it's that again. The outer edge is quiet. It's different. It doesn't. It's a city, but it don't feel like it.
Right.
A couple things. So the area is predominantly now Hispanic and Black, but not to say that there's no whites there. But like most suburban places, city places on the South Side, it's like almost no white. But it's got some whites.
But I feel like closer you move to the south,
Yeah.
because we're so close to the south suburbs, they're predominantly white.
It changes.
You see a lot of
it changes. Yeah,
like Washington Heights and like Beverly.
Yeah, it starts to blend.
Yeah,
it starts to transition a little bit. One more fun fact. This is pretty cool. General Mills cereal plant was there from 1929 to 1995.
Wow.
Pretty damn cool. Obviously not there yet anymore, but it's down. It was down there.
Cool.
Yeah, it was down there. That's all the fun facts I got. I mean, it was. I feel. Hold on. Since I got the, let me. Damn, this is whack. Anyway, I tried to do the little clicky thing.
Yeah.
This thing played me. Apple, get it together.
You think you should make an audio of you like doing this with the paper?
Yeah, I should. What was that? Y'all can't see. Spotify users getting the show.
Wow.
Anyway. But yeah, that's right. I think really cool. I mean, it's a different dynamic that we've seen. Like I guess Pullman felt the same way. Realistically, it was kind of quiet there.
Very.
But yeah, dope.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to tell everyone where we ate.
Oh, y'all ready to hear?
Honestly, this was
dope. Yeah, I got some shit to say. We both got the same shit to say. So, y'all, we will be right back, and we come back to talk about this food.
Hey. Back to you, Bob.
And back to you, Bob.
I'm back to you, Bob, in the studio.
Hey.
Hey,
We back.
stop it.
Okay, sorry.
We tried something new today.
Yeah, for the first time on the podcast. What did we try?
We tried smoked fish, y'all.
Smoked fish, man.
So we stopped by Calumet Fisheries, which is actually, did you know, it's one of the very few fisheries left in Illinois. There's not that many.
Really? Did not know that.
Yeah, that smoke their they not only that smoke their fish, but Calumet Fisheries smokes their fish in house too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So a little bit of history on them. They opened in 1948. They were brothers-in-law.
Brothers-in-law. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Two brothers-in-law.
They got along like that?
Yeah, they got along like that. They opened it up, and it was their dream to like serve people fish, high quality, good fish. And they've been in the same location since 1948.
Wow.
And it has been takeout only, cash only since 1948.
Yeah, please don't ever leave that location. You know
I
what I'm
don't think
saying?
they plan on it.
They're good.
And actually, part of their thing is they say that people eat in their cars, like that's normal. Like
Yeah.
people park outside and eat in their cars,
Yes.
like how we did.
We was out here like a local.
You know?
what I mean? Like a local.
But yeah, so they've been there for forever. And when you walk in, if you look on your left, you'll see a bunch of newspaper clippings, right? And a poster from. Nice. Look at me forgetting. So Anthony Bourdain's poster is up there from No Reservations, the show that he used to do.
Yeah.
And it's like signed, and it says like he says something you continue to serve outstanding fish or something. The ink is slowly fading, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's right up there. And then they've been on Check Please and The Hungry Hound.
Oh, shout out to our boy, Steve Delinsky.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Go ahead, Steve. Yeah, man, look, let me tell you, now 77 Flavors been there.
You know?
Hey.
I also read a couple of the newspaper articles. There's one from like 1977 that the prices are insanely cheap. It was, I think the frog legs were, the full serving was like $3.
Wow.
The shrimp was like $2.89.
Boy. Wow.
Now it's like $13.
It worth it still.
I know, of course.
Yeah, we gonna get.
I don't know. I just made that number up, but
I just jumped ahead with that one.
Yeah. So you walk in, and in front of you immediately you see the fridge with all of the smoked fish that you can buy. By the time we got there, a lot of the stuff has sold out already.
Yeah, they
right.
go crazy.
But what they had left was the smoked salmon, the smoked salmon with pepper and garlic, smoked perch or trout with and smoked shrimp.
Okay.
Right. I don't know how much more they have. I think it depends on what they get. So these are everything that you could get smoked, but it doesn't necessarily mean every single day.
Yeah.
Right. They have catfish, chubs,
The hell is a chub? Pause. I ain't never had that.
eel, heads and collars, trout, black cod, salmon with pepper and garlic, shrimp, a trout with pepper and garlic, whitefish, and herring.
Okay.
Right. And it's so if you're a connoisseur of like a lox and bagel, like if you like smoked fish on your bagel, this is like that, but 1,000 times better.
Yeah. I would definitely say that.
I want you to just go look on our Instagram so you can see the picture of this smoked salmon.
Yeah,
Because
it don't look real. It don't look real. It like honestly looked like a toy. You know, like even
it's crazy.
He was choosing like he was like, which one do y'all want? Well,
I was like, I don't know.
Man, shit.
You pick.
Yeah, right. He got a good one for us, but it's such a large piece of fish, and man, it is it comes cold, but it's smoked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so, you could reheat whatever you got to do to do what you got to do. But it was
you can reheat it, or you can eat it cold, like on a bagel.
Yeah, you can. I mean, y'all, that was. So we were deciding, we're going to get to all the rest of the food, but we deciding what's the best. We're going to keep going down the line. Because like all of it, I think all of it is a 9 and above. Okay.
Yes.
Everything is a 9 and above.
Yes.
But that salmon.
To give you an idea, that salmon is $17 a pound or $16.89. $16.89 a pound. And and they sell it by the piece or by the pound if you.
It was not bad at all because
It was
I think that piece
really
we had was
nice.
$24.
Yeah.
And you see the piece that we got. You know what I mean? Like
huge.
it's you know,
That's what she said.
you know, it's a nice size of fish
Yeah.
for not a, I don't know, price of fish. What's the going rate on fish? Salmon,
Shit, I don't know.
especially done like that. You know, salmon and smoked and garlic and
Yeah.
pepper
So
and shit.
I was like, how do you eat this smoked salmon? And he goes, on a cracker.
Yeah, I could see that. I could
Like on
definitely
a
see
cracker with like a side of, and they sell multiple sides, and their sides are potato salad, macaroni salad, coleslaw, and a kidney bean salad, and those are the ones that he recommended as sides for
Yeah.
it. He's like, any salad you grab on the side, and that and a cracker, and you have
good to
lunch.
go.
So like, imagine if, like, I would eat that for lunch, breakfast, dinner.
that. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely
I'm so glad we have crackers.
yeah for real.
Anyway, the rest of the
I
menu. For the dinners, and these dinners come with fries, coleslaw, crackers, and hot sauce. You get shrimp, fish, catfish, and if it just says fish, I'm pretty sure that is
It was perch that we
Perch.
got. It was
Yeah.
perch that we got. I think they changed it around, but
Yeah.
it was perch this time around.
scallops, chicken nuggets, and crab cakes. The most expensive one is shrimp. It's $12.39. The scallops are next at $11.79, and then $8.99 for the catfish, $7.79 for the perch, $7.89 for the crab, and $6.49 for the chicken nuggets. We got the catfish dinner.
Yeah, and
Tell us about it, Dario.
ooh, y'all. So you know, come with fries, come with the hot sauce, mild sauce, whatever you want to get.
Yeah.
But the catfish is some of the best catfish I've
really is.
ever had. Nice fluffy pieces,
Flaky as hell.
Flaky as hell. The breading is fried to perfection.
Yeah.
When you crack it open, the steam is just coming out of that bad boy because it's still smoking hot in there, and it doesn't have that you know, you can overcook fish, and
Correct.
and you can overcook it and it still be good,
Yeah.
but you can overcook it and it's a little
like
bit
dry.
bit tough, yeah, a little bit drier. This one was perfectly cooked, y'all.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
It's like they've been doing it for 70 years.
yeah, it's like they
you
know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like it's just unreal how perfect this was.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like, okay, so imagine
Big pieces, too.
imagine the fillet,
Yeah.
right? That's deep fried with this incredibly seasoned breading. When you crack it open, you could literally see like the juice
yes,
on the fish.
yes,
Like it's just.
perfect.
And here's the thing: I only started eating fish probably like maybe like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I haven't been always
I've been messing
eating,
with fish.
you know. So I'm not like a huge expert on fish, but I've tried a bunch of really good fish. I've had really great sushi. So this one was
It's
right up there.
y'all. It is.
If you like catfish,
It's up there, bro. Like y'all.
say it's up there, bro.
I did. I was this shit. All right, so that's the catfish. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the shrimp.
Yeah, so shrimp you can get. So
Y'all,
all of these,
this is crazy.
this portion of the menu, you can get half order or a full order. If you get the shrimp in half order, you're gonna regret it for the
Yeah,
rest of your life
For the rest of your life, you're gonna regret it. Get that full order.
because that is some of the best shrimp.
Ever. Like we literally had to stop eating it.
Yeah.
Because we were just like, nah, we
I
just
could literally eat the entire
the
basket
whole
of
thing.
shrimp. Yeah,
The whole
it's so
thing.
good.
Because it's not like little pieces of fish. Again, shrimp. Breaded to the perfection. Very nice and fluffy. As fluffy as shrimp can be, but cooked
It's like
very
really
well.
fresh.
But when you bite it, the flavor,
Oh my god, it's
you don't even need sauce. That's what we said. We were like, you don't even need sauce with none of these things.
Yeah.
You could literally have eaten it without no hot sauce, no mild sauce, nothing.
Yeah.
You could just boom, boom, just keep on going.
literally.
I'm telling you, we had
And
like
they're
the big full
they're
size.
like large pieces of
Yeah,
shrimp. They're
right.
not the baby shrimp.
No, these are like serious ass pieces of shrimp, y'all.
Seriously.
Like for real. Like this is like what's going on over there at this fishery, man. Like
I don't know.
they built different. I mean,
They are.
like, but y'all, it is. I cannot stress perfection. Okay.
Yeah. They're really good.
Like I can't stress that.
And the shrimp, the full order is $17.69. The
Worth
half order,
every cent.
The half order is $9.45. Get the full order.
Full order. Go
the
ahead.
full order.
You're gonna regret it.
And just eat it later.
Come
Pop
in
it
like the
that
little
air-
box.
Yeah.
You know, you could
God.
just walk around, carry it, and just be eating.
Literally.
Like,
It's so
oh
good.
my goodness. Like we still got leftovers.
Yeah.
Because we stopped.
Yep, correct. They also have fish, catfish, scallops, oysters, stuffed shrimp, frog legs for adventurous people out there, clam strips, chicken nuggets, crab cakes, and calamari.
The perch. Let's talk about the perch.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the
Yeah, I'm about to say we can't miss the perch because they come in the same box.
Yes.
And was that a full order or a side order?
We got a half order.
And it is a shit ton
It's
in there.
$5.
$5. And it's like it felt like a full order.
They're like little perch nuggets.
Yes. Oh my god. And again, cooked to. I don't really know how they.
It's the breading that is so seasoned so
It
well.
is. It is. They got God back there on the stove, man. God back there whipping it up. You know what I'm saying? He'll be back there.
I mean,
whip it. You know, he back there. Like, because like I've never had fish is hard to make and get it like that perfect, I should say. If fish ain't hard to make because they don't take long to cook it, but
that's the thing is it doesn't take long to cook, so you could easily overcook
you can overcook it. So how they got it so perfect, like this is
know.
beyond me. This is the most ridiculous one so far. I would probably say I'm probably most amazed of all the restaurants we've been to, and
because it's also made to order. Like
Yeah, right.
nothing is already sitting there cooked.
Yes.
Like they cook it when you order. it.
yeah. And now here's the thing. I say that, but like I get it. You know, some people might not like fish or anything like that. I'm just talking about how well done it is. I feel like even if you don't like fish, you could respect the hell out of their fish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like if you love it, it's gonna be some of the greatest shit you ever had.
Yeah. And the thing, if you don't like fish because it's fishy, you don't. It's not going to be
worry
a
about
problem
it.
here
Nope.
because it's not fishy. But I feel like the way I identify is like if I smell fish and it smells fishy, I know it's not going to be good fish.
Yeah.
Because that's old fish.
It's old fish. Yeah.
Fish is not supposed to smell fishy.
Yeah.
So
that's not the case here.
right.
Like it
So
fails.
It smells.
It smells like the breading.
Yeah.
Shit. It smelled like like
Seasoned.
the season and the flavor.
And
We had the fish, the chicken nuggets.
we had chicken nuggets.
The only reason I want to bring up the chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've been saying how great everything else is. These were good. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like that these are just for kids.
They're
This
just
is
for the person in your family that doesn't eat fish and
Exactly.
is there with everybody else that
yeah.
eats fish.
But so I said there's nothing less than a 9 here. That's the 9. Okay, that's the 9. It's still great, but that's a 9. That's like
Also, a triangle.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Which is I've never seen a triangle.
no, they weren't triangle. That was
They
you
were
think about the macaroni and
triangles.
cheese.
No, they were triangles.
Maybe I was eating it fast, but
They looked just like the mac and cheese bites.
yeah, maybe. I mean, I feel like to that point, like they didn't.
Yeah.
That ain't the point here with this.
Right,
They don't
right.
care, and I could be wrong, but you ain't coming there for
You're
no
not
goddamn
wrong.
chicken nuggets.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
so
not their point.
that's not they're not trying to sell you on that. So that's the 9. Everything else we talk about is a 10.
Yeah.
is a perfect 10.
1,000%.
But the macaroni and cheese
Yeah,
bites.
we had the mac and cheese bites, which is literally Velveeta mac and cheese deep fried.
Yeah.
So if you like the Velveeta mac and cheese, it's not like gourmet mac and cheese. It is pretty good. Like just
Yeah.
I don't use basic as in a negative connotation here. Like it's just basic mac and cheese that's done well and then deep fried.
And how they do it and keep it still.
I don't know, but it's delicious.
I don't know how they do it. They got some kind of special machine back there.
so-
that fucking just
Maybe.
you just bread it well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you can say.
Well, I was just gonna say the sides and the salads. So I mentioned the salads already, but you can get fries, cheese sticks, breaded pickle spears, sweet potato tots, mushrooms, onion rings,
Ooh, I bet you onion rings probably go crazy.
probably, and they have like all kinds of sodas and water and
Yeah.
all that jazz.
Y'all. So now this is where we were talking about at the beginning of this little segment here. What's the best? We were sitting there trying to decide.
Yeah, we were.
Right now, without a doubt, number 1 is the shrimp.
Yeah.
I think we both agree on that.
Yes.
The shrimp.
That was an easy.
That's the easy.
decision.
Yeah, that's the easy number 1 right there. Number 2, I'm gonna
That
give it.
was hard.
That is. I'm gonna give it to the catfish.
I think the catfish definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the catfish.
Just because of how like it's
Yes.
so juicy on the inside, which I don't think you describe fish as juicy.
Yeah,
but
right. I don't think so.
it's like
Yeah.
fluffy.
No bones
What's the
either.
word? Yeah,
No bones in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, still be careful. You know, I guess. I mean, I'm always careful when I eat fish, but no bones. You know, and
Oh my God, it was so good.
so fantastic. Perch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just say it might be like a 2A 2B with the catfish
Yeah.
perch.
The
You
perch
know,
was
it was good. I mean, because they was like so small, you could easily just like boom, boom, just
Yeah.
keep on going.
literally
Yeah.
nuggets.
Yes. Yeah. Right. That's what they were. So that's the three. You know what I mean? All three of my 10s, y'all. So
Yeah.
so we trying to. That's how good this is because we sitting there trying to decide
Yep.
which one. The shrimp though. If I had to, I mean,
The shrimp was so
that ain't. I don't know if there's shrimp in the city better than this.
Yeah.
I'll be on. Now I'm gonna say that with my chest. I don't think.
we haven't had all the shrimp in the city. But
You
I
right.
feel
You very right. And I'm okay with being wrong. I'm okay with being
Yeah,
wrong in
yeah.
this situation. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking from what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Like, but this shrimp it's got to be. I mean, even not knowing all the shrimp in the city, this got to be top 5.
Yeah.
It's got to be. You know what I mean? Like it just has to be.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was good enough for Anthony Bourdain, I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
it will be good enough for you.
Yeah, yeah. Anthony Bourdain, you know, he man, shit. He said it. It's got to be true. I bet you Gordon Ramsay will love this.
I'm sure.
I bet you Gordon Ramsay come down here and be like, yo, this
With his
is the
bougie
best.
ass.
This is the best fucking shrimp.
Do you think that's how British people sound?
That's how he sounds. Shit. That's how he sound. I don't know about the rest of them bloats. Blokes. Bloke, not bloats. Bloke.
I don't know either one.
You know, that's what they bloke.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. If I'm not, I'm sorry for offending anybody.
Maybe let's steer away from saying things we don't know if they're real
That's
or
very
not,
true. Let's
you
play
know?
it safe. But I'm pretty sure I'm
Yeah.
right. Anyway, that was food.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go here, and I think I like eating in the car. You know what I mean?
too.
Like I did. It
But-
felt authentic
So like
in a way.
it's so close to the beach
Yeah.
that like
You could
even
take
if
it to
you
the beach.
take food and go to the beach and like have a little picnic, adorable.
That's actually a good
Rainbow
ass idea.
Beach is right there.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
I
You
mean,
could get down there.
literally, Rainbow Beach is so close.
Ain't no
and
traffic.
It's a super nice beach.
Yeah.
It's like by South Shore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
go
know,
there.
get you some food, go to
And-
the beach.
And there's something really cool about just. I feel like you could just stand there.
Yeah,
And
I
just
think
watch.
well, like sitting with everyone there, eating in their car
Yeah.
is such an experience.
It is. It
Yeah.
felt good, and I mean, you got the. You bring your kid out there. You like the boats. They can sit and look at the
Right.
boats.
Yeah.
I feel like that is
You're
part
on
of
the
it.
bridge.
Yeah, you're
It's
on the
really
bridge.
nice. I like
you know,
it a lot.
yeah, it's just a dope like area, and the fact that they stayed there for all those years and not moving, it feels like
It tells you something.
It
you know?
does. You know what I mean? Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing big things out there. Please
Yeah.
go check out Calumet Fisheries, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Let's give the address real quick.
Yeah, you got that address?
because, I do.
Yeah, because
somewhere
it's worth it.
It is 3259 East 95th Street. I don't think they're on Instagram, but they're definitely on Facebook and Twitter.
Yep.
You know, give them a little follow.
Yeah. Check them out. Check them out. Y'all have to go there. And yeah, God, yeah, go there.
They
Just
literally smoke their own fish.
Yeah, I mean-
in house in that location.
this one right here. I'm glad we haven't had fish like this on the podcast
Yeah.
so far. So this maybe that's what it is,
Yeah.
or maybe we just I don't know, but it's that good. Y'all go ahead.
I
and
mean,
get
there's
it.
literally a picture on their Facebook with Anthony Bourdain standing in front of their smoked fish.
Yeah, he know what time
That's
it is.
crazy.
Yeah, he know what
Yeah.
time it is. They ain't,
Yeah.
don't take that picture down. Yeah.
No, they would never.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, y'all be blessed. I hope you liked this one and go try some fish. If you like this episode, send it to someone you like, to the people you love in your life.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
if you did not like this episode, I think it's personal at this point.
Yeah, for real.
I feel like if you continue to listen and you're still not liking them,
Yeah. Yeah, you
it's
just-
personal.
You just hating now.
But try again next week
Yeah.
or Wednesday. Check
Right.
out Wednesday's episode. It's a good one.
yeah. Yeah. It is
And
good.
we'll see you next Monday.
Dario, Sarah, we out here.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of 77 Flavors of Chicago. We look forward to having you again next Monday. So make sure you look out for us on any platform where you can listen to a podcast. Make sure you rate, subscribe, and do all the things. And we'll see you next Monday.